Hello? Hello? It, is it not? Is his mic not working?
It's not.
Oh
Hello,
no.
can you guys hear me now? Hello?
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 I guess I should stop saying hello so they might actually reply to you.
No, I mean, I think they can hear
Our
me.
mics are working.
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh.
unfortunately. No, see, OBS keeps forgetting my mic. It just forgets it. So,
More like nerd 2K. Got you.
got him. Got it on. Oh my god. Got wrecked. Okay. So today, this may surprise you, but we're writing, we're working on the game. Imagine that. Imagine working on the game that we're working on.
It has been 2 weeks.
It has been 2 weeks.
People are going to be surprised that we're still working on it.
1.0 final release. It's gonna be for a while, I think.
Hopefully sometime this year.
Yeah, hopefully this year, but hopefully. We don't know what's happening. We don't know what the future holds for us. Completely. So. Alright, I'm just gonna. I have to do. So basically, I've recently changed how our menus work.
I don't think the bullets are slow on my side, by the way.
Okay, so there's something weird going on with my computer, or my build.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's recent that it's like that, but like
That might be a delete your libraries folder situation.
the thing is I did that and it's still I did that yesterday. I deleted it yesterday. Do they work at all now? Do we work at all, or does the game work at all, or
The answer to both is no.
no? We're unemployed.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah. You guys want to see the menus I did? Yeah, they work. So yeah, it's so weird. They're still slow.
Why are your bullets so slow?
I don't know. Look, they're trying their hardest. Okay, they're just out here. It doesn't matter if they're slow. All right, they get the job done. Okay, that's all
I
that
appreciate
matters.
that it's only on your machine.
The fastest machine, by the way. The fastest machine has the slowest bullets. Well, they're having a rough day. They're just a bit special, all right? It's fine. Okay, but that's not the issue we have to solve. I mean, we could.
Well, we'll put a pin in that one for now.
It's definitely a bug, though.
A 3-stream watch streak? We haven't seen you in 2 weeks. How's that even possible?
Thank you so much. It's dependent on.
No, I know I'm
Yeah.
being dumb.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly make a ticket for that bug though, because I was waiting to confirm with you because.
So yeah, well, you're working on whatever you're working on. I am doing terrain stuff and level loading stuff.
All right, so to explain to the peoples, I recently made this thing called the Diesel Menu Manager. It's basically a state machine, I guess, and the menus are the states. It basically, so if you want to change a menu, you just say, hey, I want to change it to build or game over, level up, or whatever. And then the the menu manager will be like, okay, I'm gonna deactivate the one that's active and then reactivate the one that you're switching to. And then it does some other things, like it remembers the previous. It can remember the previous menu, so if you want to like just hit back, it doesn't. It switches back to the menu we're on and stuff like that. So thing is, right now we also have this, which is the level up menu and build menu. They are not ever really supposed to be called by the diesel menu. Like, they're not really part of the same system. All of these things are activated from the user. So you pause the game, the pause menu shows up, and then you can go to the other things through the pause menu. But these only activate depending on gameplay elements. And there's something else. I'm starting to lose my train of thought here. There's some conflicts with things like back buttons. Yeah, like you shouldn't be able to back go to the level up menu, for example. But
Yeah.
backing up is something that's built into the diesel menus. So
I think it's okay if our like gameplay specific menus are a bit more bespoke.
yeah, so I think we're gonna call them screens
Sure.
to differentiate. And today we're trying to figure out how to do that. And I'm trying to also think of, so I for the menus, I actually have like a
It's not okay.
wow. Okay.
So they probably are still going to be generalized, just in a different system.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking instead of having this, which is the diesel menu, whenever Visual Studio, the diesel menu. So all the menus inherit from this class right now. So pause menu, for example, there. So it's just a diesel menu, and then I just slap things on top of it for its specific case. So I'm thinking of this, but it's going to be diesel screen, I think. Lots of diesel-y.
Yeah, it's going to make it hard to find stuff.
I mean, I can change the name. I just went by diesel menu because you said to do a diesel button, and then I'm like, I'll just do a diesel menu.
It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, as long as the screen stuff is controlled by their game states, I think we're okay with doing whatever in there.
Yeah, I think it's more going to be like, well, what do these things have to do? Oops, that is not supposed to show up. That was my to-do list. You guys aren't allowed to see that. No. I almost leaked.
Only I'm allowed to see the to-do list.
I almost leaked that I have to do laundry. Clip.
Don't do laundry.
I actually want to remove. I actually want to remove this from the thing because I actually don't use it anymore. Maybe I should, but I don't. I mostly use it on my phone. Okay, so each menu needs to be able. They need to be able to show and hide, obviously. But hiding should more or less be controlled by itself, right? Especially for like the level up menu, like. Well, for both of them, build menu. Is there going to be any point in the future where we have the build menu act the way it does now, where we can just open it anytime? I don't think that we're doing that, right?
Probably not, no.
So
I
then,
mean, we'll still... I think we give it a game state, though, so we can kind of...
oh yeah, that was the other thing. They need game states. Game states. I forgot about that. That's good. Thank you. Maybe I can... That might be the easiest thing to start on.
Oof.
It's Fortune. I thought those places kept dying because all their hosting servers backed up. I don't think Fortune is ever going to die. Probably not. Not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't think they're going to die. Because you can just switch host and service. Anyway, states. Stop! I'm getting distracted. So we need to have.
I mean, dev streams are to be distracted. That's the whole point.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I think if we give them all a game state, so like we have a build game state, we can just transition to that whenever we want. And then we have some, like a blackboard or something that just holds the module we're trying to place. And that's probably good enough. Yeah, it's my job to read chat, Phil. You don't read chat.
Sorry. Well, excuse me, princess.
Chat, you're not invited.
And then we need to make state. Game state. Oh, is it state manager? Yes, we need to have build mode. Why are we putting mode in here?
Mm-hmm.
And then level up. This is already inconsistent. GameState.build.pause.building.combat. I don't think we need to name the mode. I don't think we need it. It's like an extra word that's not really, you know.
Sure.
What the frick just happened? Calm down. It just makes it more words to write. More characters to write. You can't do that. What is... We can still call them... Wait, we have a build state. Build mode. Oh, we already have build mode. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you may have to refactor things a bit, because I don't entirely remember.
Oh, we already have a build mode. That's the... But I might do some renaming of these things, yeah, because, like, some are called states, some are called modes.
Sure.
I think if we want to be explicit, we would call them game state. It's longer, but like we don't really... There's kind of like only really one place where we have the states, right?
Yeah.
So... Build game state. Combat game state. Luckily, this is something that's easy to actually
Yeah, being able to just click F2 on stuff is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, in the case of Visual Studio, it's Control RR because they're weird.
I mean, you should just get Rider.
I know. Eventually, one of these days, I'll get Rider.
No, we can't afford a license for you right now as a studio.
That's why I'm saying one of these days. I mean, there is the trial one, right?
Yeah, it's free for non-commercial use. We are unfortunately explicitly doing commercial projects.
Think isn't that kind of the same with Visual Studio though? I mean, it's not. So I think at some point I'm still going to need a license for something.
Yeah. And if I gotta pick one, I will probably go with Rider because
actually,
I like it better.
Actually, I think am I using... What version of Visual Studio is this?
You're probably using the community version.
I am using community. So actually I don't know how the community works.
I'll look into it. But yeah, when we go to publish, we'll probably have to buy some licensing. And it's fine. Like, Rider's reasonably affordable for what it is. Visual Studio is around the same price, so it's whatever tool you want.
I mean, I think I'd want Rider, but I think I'd have to do Visual Studio at the start. If like, you should look up the community stuff, see what the deal is. Because if community's not allowed for commercial stuff, then I may have to get it just because I used it for this project. You know what I mean? Like
Rider's like $200 a year. It's fine. We'll just buy you a copy.
No, but I mean like I've already been using Visual Studio for this project.
Yeah, it's at this stage it's literally fine. When we go to publish, we'll sort all that shit out.
But
I think the licensing on Visual Studio Community Edition is a threshold of like when you're over a certain profit.
Oh, okay. So then I probably don't need to care.
Yeah, whereas Rider is explicitly non-commercial use.
Wait, what's full of corn and butter? Why are we what?
4chan. I was ignoring that one.
Oh.
Just call it out.
I think I now. Yeah, okay, I should have. Sorry.
You ruined it.
Oh my god.
Why are you like this, Phil?
Oh, I see word, I say word. It's not good. Level up game state. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm just getting rid of all the usings up at the start because frick, I don't need everything used.
Yeah, so if we have more than 250 computers or more than $1 million a year in annual revenue, we're not allowed to use the community edition.
Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, okay. Even I think then even if we sold, or I mean, even when we sell our game, I'd probably still be able to use it.
Yeah, but we'll
I do
buy a Rider license.
I do want Rider because I'm just
or Visual Studio, whichever one you like.
I want to get away from Microsoft, honestly. So GameState.level up. Okay. And then game states we have on enter and on exit. Okay. So what happens when we enter? I guess when we enter, we pop up the show the level up menu, right? On exit, we hide the level up menu. Seems pretty makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I never actually set this up to use the build menu isn't even using it's not using the Diesel menu manager right now at all.
Huh.
Interesting. But I'm pretty sure build menu is wait.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with any of this code. I haven't looked at this in
build menu is in here, but it's not being used.
That's fine.
Set it up wrong, guys.
Honestly, like,
yeah, because build menu is inheriting the Diesel menu. It's just I think I was going to set it up, and then I probably ran into oh my god the freaking the bug, the stupid bug.
It was a normal bug.
It made no sense.
It was a bit confusing there for a bit. Yeah.
It was literally just like suddenly it's like, you know what? I should have been broken months ago. I'm gonna break now. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely was.
So for context for you guys, the debug menu, my last when I did all these changes to making the Diesel menu manager and all that kind of stuff, the debug menu buttons here, they just suddenly stopped working. And it made no sense. And we were trying to figure it out. It wasn't a layering issue. It wasn't, I don't know, there was a bunch of things. And then we finally figured it out. It was because we were disabling the
input.
the UI action map, which has stuff like click, right.
Yeah, it's obvious in hindsight.
It's
Finding
obvious once
it
you
was
look at
a bit of a nightmare.
But the thing is, so what we would do is we would disable this and enable player when we're in the game mode, and then disable player and enable UI when we're in the pause menu or the build menu. The thing is, even though we did that before, even though we disabled the UI before, the build menu still was responsive. It still worked, even though we disabled the UI. So
yeah, I think
suddenly decided it didn't want to work anymore. I wish it had just not worked at the start so that I could have learned this like logically at the start rather than just randomly decide that now's the time I'm gonna have a bug. Like,
yeah, I think we probably had an order of operations thing going on where we probably were disabling it and then re-enabling it somewhere else, and then that got moved and that no longer happened. So.
Something. It was, and I tried to think about it. I tried to think about it because it had to be something we were just enabling the UI after we were enabling player.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way it would work. So whenever we enabled player, we enabled UI. So I don't.
That's fine. It's fixed now.
UI does not get disabled. Instead, we disable just this build thing, which made. I mean, it'll probably be different things. We won't have inventory and delete anymore, but
yeah. So Alpha, it used to work. We had no idea why it used to work, and then it didn't, and then we fixed it, so now it does again. And we do know why it's working now.
Yeah, we just don't. We don't know
just
why
don't know
it
why it was working before. And I don't know. It's not worth wasting the brain cells on.
It should have never worked before. It's just. Oh, computer. This is. I know you like to say this is just how games dev works.
This is just
but
video games.
It's not just video games. Weird shit like this also happens in just IT industry in general. But I will say it's happened quite a bit during this development. We've had multiple things that have been weird like this.
Absolutely.
We should have never taught Sand to think. I know.
Yeah, teaching Sand to think was the second biggest mistake in human history.
The first one was it agriculture or fire?
Agriculture is the biggest mistake in human history.
Yeah.
Because agriculture leads to society, and I fundamentally believe that society was a mistake. We should all have just curled up and died.
Yeah.
Being sentient is a problem, all right?
All right. What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're fixing shit.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I will be right back.
All right. You ever read Blindside? I barely read. I read code and pretty much just code in Twitch. That's it. Is the question of sentience being necessary is a central theme. I mean, life isn't necessary in general, I would say. Like, the universe doesn't need life. Like, it just exists. It can just be a bunch of rock and stone and stuff just floating around. Like, we don't need to exist. But
I've actually not read that book. Maybe I might enjoy it. It sounds kind of neat.
But yeah, if life never existed, then nothing would experience the universe.
Is that what the book's about?
No, this is just I remember a while ago someone being like, or reading about like how we're basically the universe experiencing itself. Kind of, I mean, we're made of the universe, and so
yeah, I'd pass if I could.
But the thing is, I don't think the universe has to experience itself. I don't think it ever had to have life. Like, we're not necessary for the universe to exist. We're just we are a symptom, a side effect of the universe existing, basically.
What a mistake it's been. Shut it down. We had a good run.
Yep.
Glass the planet and move on.
Whoa. Our run wasn't good.
Run wasn't good. Shut it all down.
Okay. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna put the screens in the menu folder. Even that might not make sense, but it sort of makes sense. Because I mean, the build menu and the level up menu are already in there. Or no, actually, no. Whatever. It's just a new folder. How much trouble could we have from just adding a ton of folders? Like, it's fine. It's like, yeah.
It's literally inconsequential.
Until you have to go through thousands of folders to try and find a file.
I've got a search bar.
True. This is going to be the Diesel screen. And it's basically just going to be Dieselman. Basically.
Are you okay?
No. I'm never okay.
Well, okay, I know that. Are you going to be okay? Also, no.
No. Alright, so remember last selected? We don't need that, because the only time we would have a last selected I could see is with the inventory, and we're getting rid of that. So I don't think we do need a first element, but that's not going to be applicable with the build menu also, I don't think. So I think I just need to make it so that it's not required. You know. So it's going to be this first element. Otherwise, no. Right? Game object can be null, right? It should work.
Game object can be null, yeah.
And if I question mark it, it should be like, well, it's null or not. Yeah.
Well, it's a reference type, so it can be null anyway. Yeah.
Okay. It just makes it so that now focus will just... It will focus you the first elements. It'll focus on nothing if you don't. Which...
Oh, yeah, okay. I think
it should do that
should be fine.
Because then there might be some weird things with it focusing on...
Yeah.
Trying to focus on old menus that don't exist. Back is not something we need. Hide, set active. This is pretty much just it. Last menu. Oh, we don't need that. Yeah, it's just like a really dumbed down version of the Diesel menu. Honestly, it's almost at the point where the Diesel menu could inherit from the Diesel screen, but
yeah, put a pin in that for now.
I don't think there's. Well, I mean, like, this is different, so the focus would have to be completely. It would have to be like overridden anyway.
Yeah, it's all right for things that behave similarly to be different things if they're used in different ways.
Yeah, and exactly.
This
one
makes sense.
Is used. It's never supposed to be used in the menu manager. Which, by the way, I'm gonna remove build and level up from here. Good. Okay. This Diesel screen. Yes. Now. Move the build menu. Build menu is going to become a Diesel screen. And I guess I'll also rename it to build screen. this probably just broke a bunch of things. I probably just completely broke the build menu. Maybe.
It's fine. It's
At,
fine.
at least the reference, probably. And then XP level up option can I don't think it's gonna break if I move it. XP level up menu. This is also a screen. Okay. So if we go back to build game state, this should still be fine. So it's still, I don't have to change anything with this game state. That's nice. It's just, it was already working the way it should. But the level up game state is basically going to be the same. Again. But it's going to have a level.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty similar, but this gives us a really nice place to trigger like VFX and sound effects from. It's like leveling up is going to be an event, right?
I think I'm also going to rename the XP level up screen just be level up screen because it's.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. Because I go to type up level up screen and then it's XP, not.
So, the reason I would ask you not to do that is because the word level is used for far too many things. Terrain is called a level, like a map is called a level, your character's experience is called a level. So I'd actually prefer the more explicit XP level up.
That makes me think maybe we should just have a different name entirely for leveling up instead, like
Don't overthink it. It's fine. Just like the little prefix is nice because everyone calls everything a level in video games and it's very annoying.
All right. I'm still going to try to think of a new name for it, but I'm not going to...
Yeah, just don't get hung up on it right now.
Yeah. Okay, so level up game states, and it's camera mode dot... So, when we leave... Oh my god, where is it? Build game state. When we enter build game state, we set the camera mode to building. Right? But... I don't know what camera... I mean, the camera state, I guess, for the level ups menu is just the same as... Well, yeah, okay. I don't think we're ever going to be going from the build screen to a level up, will we? No, we might.
Yeah, if you level up twice in a row.
So,
well, no, if we can handle that better. If you level up twice, we probably just give you a list of, like, you just like go through both level up screens and then go through the build menu twice instead. That'll be smoother than going back and forth. Like you pick all the upgrades that you want.
Well, I'm also thinking maybe it could be like when you level up. No, I was almost thinking like the second you level up, it actually goes into the build menu, but over top is the level up stuff, and then you pick, and then you place, and then you pick another one and you place. So you're not actually leaving the build mode.
You could do that.
But the issue...
I'm actually open for bringing the camera into build mode. I think that's fine.
But yeah, the mode is... The state is what's going to be weird there, because...
Yeah, I don't want to do that much state swapping. It'll get strange. It's better to give, like, the level up state, like, a number of level ups it needs to do, and they just pick their modules. And then we get a list of modules that the player has to place in build mode, and I think that's more malleable long run anyway.
And actually, we kind of already have the ability to have that list, the inventory. You can reuse the inventory to have that list of them.
I don't think I want to reuse the inventory. I'm not gonna give them a choice in which ones they place when. That's more UI work. It's just gonna be the order they got them in.
Yeah, I mean, like, visually we can reuse it. Like, it could just show all the ones, but you don't actually... It just shows you what the next ones you need to place are.
Maybe. Honestly, I want to not reuse the inventory as it is right now.
Yeah.
I'd rather roll new code as we need it instead. So we're not hammering an old system into a new system when we could just build a new system faster.
I think it would be more or less that we just reuse the UI stuff, not the actual code.
Just rebuild it. And if you copy and paste a little bit of it, fine. But
I mean, okay,
I don't want to be hammering old stuff into new stuff just because it already exists. That's tech debt.
I mean, I copy paste a lot of things. It won't be too much of a difference. But yeah, you're right. You're right. We won't actually reuse it, but maybe repurpose kind of implies that you're still using the old system.
If you start taking on tech debt, I'm gonna be upset. There's no reason to take on tech debt for this. We've got lots of time.
Okie dokie. All right, so the build state doesn't need to change. The level up game state. Well, let's look at the level up screen for a second. Level up. This did not rename itself. It should have renamed itself, though. I'm kind of confused. I definitely think I fucked something up here. The level up menu is gonna lose its reference. Oopsie doopsies.
That's fine.
I know it's fine, but it's annoying because I have to go back in here. Oh no, it didn't. Look at that. Nice.
Oh, because under the hood everything's GUIDs.
Well, it's just because it was. I renamed the class. I moved it to a different folder, renamed the class, but then didn't update the actual name of the file. But I guess maybe it's because I didn't load Unity before renaming the file.
We are absolutely not rewriting anything in Java. Java's the worst. I don't recommend Java to anyone.
He is absolutely trolling. He's just rage baiting us at this point.
No, I'm well, it's working. I know.
We're not Notch. What?
We might be.
No. We might be Notch? Uh-oh.
What if I was? I'd be a billionaire. That'd be pretty cool.
I'd be scared. Oh, well, that would be cool. Yeah, actually being a billionaire would be cool, but
it wouldn't. That would mean I'm objectively part of the problem.
The thing is,
not be.
The thing is, he wasn't a billionaire when he started, and he was using Java.
Yeah,
that's where we're not. That's where we're not gonna. That's where we're not gonna start. Okay. So when the level up screen happens, on level up, level manager dot level up. Level manager, where the frick? Oh, XP level manager, where are you? Okay, so the XP level manager is going to, instead of, it's not going to throw this anymore, I don't think. It's going to instead call the, it's going to change the state, right? It doesn't need to do this. Instead we say, oh, we've gained enough XP, change the state to level up, right?
Sorry, what's going on?
Or do we not
kind
want to
of
do
tic-tacking on tiles.
Well, XP level manager, we have a level up action. Like it's invoked when we level up. And then the level up screen, when it God, why can I not remember what it's called? It sets it, but then what this does is it uses show. And what I would do is I would replace this with the changing the game state, right? But the game state does show, so it's like it goes to the game state, and then the game state goes to
You don't really want to route that through the menus.
Yeah, so what I was...
state to be the entry point.
So what I was thinking is the XP level manager, we don't have the action, and instead of the action, it just changes the state.
What if we...
I mean, we can leave this...
Pick up enough... Well, just before you commit to anything, think of a couple of scenarios. So, what happens if we pick up enough scrap to level up twice, like at the same time? Because that's something we're gonna have to handle, right?
Yeah.
Or in very quick succession, like one frame and then the next frame. So those are both situations, and that we shouldn't fire opening the state more than once. We should just have the state be able to handle that in some way. So
maybe instead we have something in the state.
Yeah, however you want to wire it together, do that, but just like keep those kind of scenarios in mind, because I promise you they'll come up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I have had that happen plenty of times in Vampire Survivors, where you have multiple levels in a row. I'm just wondering how best to do this, because I guess it should check if it's in the state then. And if it's not in the state, we set it to the state, and then
we could instead make it a bit more data driven. So the level up manager maybe picks what our options are or something. Or I mean, yeah, we could. Or we just like have a list of like a level up queue or something, right?
Yeah, that's what
I was like put something into that list.
I was thinking of having a queue. It just adds to the queue, and if we're not in the state, we set the state.
Or just have something else listen for the state change. It has to happen somewhere. It could be the level manager. Just as long as it's easy to find, I think it's okay.
No, but the level manager is also the one that would start the state. And then it would listen to it.
Sure. Throw on the if statement for now. And if it looks funky, we'll change it. But I think it's probably fine.
I'm thinking. The gears are turning, sort of.
I'm only like half paying attention to the stream because I'm working on tile generation.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was supposed to do yesterday.
Yeah,
and I did not. I worked on matchmaking.
The other thing. Else. Yeah, the other. I don't think we should say anything about the other thing yet.
No, I don't think we should talk about that one.
No, you should. That one, there's nothing. There just is nothing. There is no other one. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shush.
Clearly, yesterday you just wasted your time. You just did nothing
already.
You just did nothing yesterday.
I sat on my ass. You're right. You caught me.
Got ya. Okay. Level up screen. Make options. When you choose an option,
I'd handle it the same way. Just put them in a list, and then when we're out of when our level up list is empty, then we move on to the
yeah.
build.
I'm just thinking about what places I have to like do certain things. So
Yeah,
like
that's
on
fair.
click.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
On click is where I because the second you click an option is when originally the menu is hidden. So I have to change this spot. So this would be kind of like request next level up, I guess. I'm just gonna like write some comments first. So this is going to check if state is level up. If not, change state to level up. And then add level up to queue. The thing is, the level up is really not going to be, like, what data is there even with the level up? Just the current level? Maybe the XP? Does it need to have
Sure,
the XP?
maybe, yeah. Well, yeah, it might be nice to have the state that the player was in when they leveled up. So, like, what their current XP was. Or, like, what their damage was at or something. Because, like, we might want to be able to tune what modules they get. Like, you have to be past a certain threshold before you can get certain modules kind of stuff, right? Like,
Okay.
maybe you don't even start seeing speed modules until you hit level 5 kind of stuff, right?
So we should probably have like a X level up context.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And then we would have, obviously, we would have the level. And then we would have...
I'm honestly, like, I don't know if we need anything else other than like their current, what their current level would be for now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if we have the context, then we can just modify it later.
Yeah, exactly. So if we have that, that gives us room to work. So we can put in whatever.
Q, what should I be using for this? Because Q is, because we need one that does it in the order that you. I think that is a Q, yeah. Because stack is when you always take from the top, right? And then Q is you just take the oldest one out.
Yeah, we could use a Q. Does it make sense to be reactive? Should it be reactive? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, if that's the right call or not. So leave it as a normal queue for now, and then if we're like, wow, it would be nice to have events on this, then we'll change it. I will be right back again. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, because the one thing before I go, like, the nice thing about programming is, like, we don't really need to hum and haw about too many decisions, because we can always just fix it. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need to do this. I can just do level up q.dq. You don't have to call it pop. I can just do dq, level up dq. There we go. Isn't that cool? I love that. All right. playing field dot game state manager dot current state. Why is this not like this? Is it hello? Camera context, dialogue manager, action state manager, game state manager is right the frick there. Hello? Okay, it's just being dumb. Game state manager dot current state. If is not equal to game state dot level up. Then we do. I should probably store the game state manager. I'm like leaning around my mic because it's like half in my view. Game state manager, game state manager equals playing field dot game state manager. It saves me a little bit of writing, but it also stores it. Game state manager dot current state equal. Oh, we don't set the current state. We do change state to game state dot level up, and then we do level up queue dot enqueue new level up context where level is equal to level dot value. And then I don't know if we'll still use this. Probably not. Okay. I'm gonna comment it out for now. Just so that I don't know. We can't use it right now. Really. A lot of this leveling up stuff then should probably be done in the Okay, so we hide it here, but I think what we need is something that's like a public but remake remake level remake screen int level. Let's see what the next level is. All this should do. So we do clear. And then so if level manager dot
Sorry about that, I'm back.
I'm braining. Public int level up count. It's just gonna be level up queue dot count. I mean, I guess I could expose the queue. Maybe I should just expose a queue. And I'll just make it... I think I can do a read-only queue. Is that a thing?
Huh.
Does that actually exist?
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, would it?
Yeah, because pulling it out of the queue
Yeah.
changes it. You can encapsulate it with some functions if you want to add the protection, but also I think we're fine. Nobody's going to write too much spaghetti.
Yeah. It's just that, yeah, because I'm... Should I just call XP level context rather than level up?
Sure.
I mean, it kind of doesn't matter,
I
does
think
it?
it's fine. It's literally, I think it's a good name.
Okay.
Ship it.
It would just
It's
be...
alright for things to be wordy.
True. Okay, so next... So... My brain really... It's still waking up. It was a long break. Okay, guys, just give me a break.
You are struggling today.
I'm
That's
trying
okay.
as hard.
I'm also struggling today, so
This morning was just not a great morning.
yeah. Upset when I wake up to bad news. I'm so miffed about Ubisoft Halifax.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's what it is. There's
Yeah.
no other way of describing it. other than-
It's pretty shitty.
So Ubisoft Halifax just recently their entire office unionized. And then today Ubisoft shut down that studio.
Yeah.
And it's kind of obvious it's union busting.
Yeah, it's at least partially union busting. I think the union busting was kind of the icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
The family that owns Ubisoft has had some infighting for a little while, and it's kind of I don't know. It's definitely union busting, but like Ubisoft itself is having a lot of inner turmoil anyway. So that's probably what they're going to blame it on.
I mean, that's the thing. The Ubisoft Halifax just kind of gave them the perfect out to.
Yeah.
Like they may have been having a hard time deciding what studio to drop, maybe. And
well, they were never gonna close Montreal because Montreal's their like North American headquarters, and it wasn't gonna be France because that's the actual headquarters. So. Yeah, we do have reasonably robust union protections, and I know that the folks at Ubisoft are probably going to be talking to their union reps and legal and seeing like what they can do, because there might be some repercussions. The studio will not reopen though. They won't get their jobs back. They might get a payout or something, maybe. But like, my guess is, depending on how it goes, like they might have a hard time proving it's union busting with how turmoil the games industry is right now. Because like that's not the only studio that closed today. Cloudhead closed today too, which I think might have been owned by Ubisoft. So I don't know. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I think it's probably a combination, but they definitely were like, hey, this is these guys unionized, and we need to get rid of people, so they're the perfect target.
Yeah,
because otherwise
almost
we wouldn't
certainly
be able to stop them. It's still them being like, we want to stop unions. It's just them being like, here's the perfect example to stop this union legally.
Yeah. What it does is it strikes fear into any of their other studios that are thinking about unionizing.
Exactly.
So,
as I said,
I got a bunch of friends that work there. Like, so I'm kind of upset today.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of upset every day, but I'm especially kind of upset today.
It's just
The games industry is such a disaster right now, and it doesn't have to be. Like, these companies are making money. Like like AlphaDog was not losing money. Ubisoft Halifax was not losing money. Like,
mhm.
they just weren't making enough.
It wasn't just
So
they weren't having super exponential
gross. Yeah.
a profit growth every single year, which is like
Yeah, so from the fucking I don't know exactly how it works because I'm not an investor, but basically you make your shares look really good by cutting your costs really hard, aka closing a studio. So even if you are actually making less money, the share price ends up going up, which makes more money for the people in charge. And they don't actually give a shit about sustainability or the long life of the company. They just care about having their share price go up so they can sell it at its peak, right?
they also don't care about their employees
Yeah.
that are the
So
ones who are actually suffering for this.
yeah, no, there's nobody's considered the humans in this at all. So I don't know. It's rough out there, and I refuse to run a studio that way.
Yeah,
I will not be part of that.
it just feels even more important that we're successful with this.
Yeah.
Like I really hope we can.
I want to see lots of little indie studios pop up, and I want them. I want basically what happened in like the last indie boom, which is like probably 2008 to like 2011, which is all the big companies, like the market crashed a little bit because they were being shitty, and then everyone who got laid off started little game companies.
Yeah.
So
Freaking.
I'm old enough to be part of it this time.
Yeah, I
Anyway, the industry sucks.
like, and this could be like the best opportunity we have to try to do something
Well,
against that and just not be a part of it. Part of that shitty
yeah,
stuff.
we're gonna have a lot of competition,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not a bad thing.
Competition
Honestly,
in
I want all the little game studios to succeed.
yeah, competition within video games is also not. I mean, if you're both making the same genre of game, yeah, there can be a lot of competition. But like, if you're coming up with new original ideas,
Yeah.
it's I don't think competition matters as much in the game industry as it does in like because like people are
The game, like the market's pretty saturated. It's real hard to get seed. That's
yeah,
the
but
only issue.
the what I'm trying to say is that if you buy a car, like if you need a car, you're probably going to only try to find one car, so you're going to try to find your best deal for your car. If you play a video game and you like the genre, you're probably likely to just go and buy other games of the same genre, right?
Yeah.
There's less, it's less that you're like stuck with one game. You're not stuck with one game. You can have as many games as you want.
Yeah, as long
So-
as you can afford them and
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
the time to play them.
Yeah.
Or you're like me, you just hoard them and you don't actually play them.
I mean, I'm half that. I do play them, but I also hoard them and not play them all.
Last time I checked my Steam statistics, it was like 86% unplayed.
Oh.
I'm working on it.
Come on, right now for a second.
Anyway,
Actually, no.
yeah, so we're upset about the games industry.
Mhm. Hello, Cobalt. Should I?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Actually, I'm not sure if this is the best place to DQ. In the level up screen?
How's Cobalt today?
How is Cobalt? Yo, yeah, we were talking about Cobalt. A little bit.
I was.
We were, yeah.
I was like, if I had the money and I could convince him to join the games industry, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know.
Okay, it's I was like, the only reason I'm starting to work on this game is because I got laid off. And well, actually that's not true, because we were trying to work on a game before that, like right before I got laid off. But I wouldn't be working on it this hard if I hadn't been laid off, and because I was like clinging to my job. So I understand. Look, I'd love to join the game industry. I don't like the game industry.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, same.
Same. And that is why we're doing this entire thing.
That is
So that-
why we're trying to ship a game.
Hopefully we at least enjoy our little corner of the game industry, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the level up context, it's going to be mostly useful in a place where we adjust a bunch of rules and stuff, right? So for example, in level up screen, this, and I don't think this is the place to do it, I have on level up, I changed the spawn delay and the max enemy count, depending on your level. So that
yeah,
is,
might...
so there's got to be a better place to do this.
Would that not go in the level manager?
I could go in here. Actually, there's no reason to couldn't. I don't know why. Yeah.
I mean, Cobalt, you know I always love a side project. What's this one?
Side project is cool.
It's a good idea. You could finish it. You just need the energy to do it. That's the hard part, is staying on top of things. I think, like, as much as like I'm coming back to the code base and I'm like confused, and I'm like, oh, what was I doing 2 weeks ago? I do think the 2-week break was like actually good for the project.
Yeah, no, I think I needed it. I just
Yeah, we were going pretty hard there for a couple months. So
yeah, and
the 2 weeks off at Christmas is good.
it was also kind of like, I don't think we needed to go that hard, but I mean,
Yeah, we did.
Okay, maybe we did need to go that hard.
We got to get it done.
I mean, we do. Okay, we do have to go hard. You're right, because we're not being paid.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were cases where we were kind of like in between having a lot of work.
Yeah.
But honestly, like right at that point, we've every time we get near that point, we figure out more work to do. So
yeah,
it's actually kind of worked out.
We're keeping on top of things.
Yeah.
You know what, Cobalt? I don't think you need to fix LLVM. I think that's somebody else's problem. That sounds boring. And isn't optimizing a heat pump just a PID controller? There. Now you've got room to build your other new dumb project. You're buying a MacBook tomorrow?
Ooh.
Traitor. No, that's actually fine. You know what? I hate to say it.
Are you trying to
like,
get away from Windows, or is it just you just want a MacBook?
They are reasonably good dev environments.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, like they're all right. They're pretty good. I actually really enjoyed having a MacBook at Unity after I opened the terminal and turned off all of the protections, so it would just let me use the computer the way I wanted to.
I mean, I do know, like, MacBooks are really popular with web developers as well. Like, very popular.
Yeah, because they've got like it's basically Linux, but like more polished.
Yeah, it's kind of like the in between Windows and Linux, but more expensive.
It was rage bait. I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, I've actually kind of wanted to like mess around with them. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't want to spend the money on one unless I have to. Like,
Well, as a studio, we're gonna have to buy one to do Mac builds.
perfect.
So
So I'll get a chance to play around with it.
yeah, I mean probably a Mac Mini in my server rack, and then we'll remote into it. But yeah,
By the
because
way,
we can't afford multiple.
did you hear that Ned switched to Linux?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was talking to him just briefly about it. I honestly,
Go for it.
when I desperately need a laptop upgrade. I'm not installing Windows on my next computer.
I'm
like,
honestly thinking we should, as
I'm
a
switching
company,
Linux. I'm so done with Windows. I refuse to go to Windows 11.
I'm honestly thinking as well. I guess as a company, we want to give people the choice, but
No. Yeah, no, actually though. Let people work in whatever they're comfy with. But I'm probably going Linux for my next one, unless Unity runs like shit, in which case I'll have to stay with Windows.
well, it does have. There are like, there's all those different types of like emulators, Windows emulator things in Linux, and
Yeah, but a lot of the good ones are actually just running a Windows VM in the background and then capturing the Windows,
yeah,
which is really cool.
but not efficient.
Like I think Looking Glass is the one that I yeah, that's the one that's like up and coming, and I'm waiting for them to get their shit together.
Yeah, the biggest.
Uh,
I mean, I don't know how Linux Unity runs on Linux. I mean, that's something we should just test, honestly, at some point. Obviously, you should test it before. You shouldn't just buy Linux or not buy Linux. Get set up with Linux and then realize that Unity runs like shit, and then have to
Yeah.
revert back, just, like mess
like,
around.
I will say that once you get the environment set up and you turn off a lot of the protections and garbage, like Mac it's Linuxy enough that it's a good dev environment, but then also polished enough that you're not fighting your computer all of the time, except you are, but that's mostly just Xcode.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that, Cobalt. That's fair. I think it's gotten a lot better in recent years, and like certain distros are actually pretty good. I need to do some research though, because as much as I'd like to dump Windows, because I don't need fucking Windows 11. I really don't need it in my life. I don't want my operating system bogged down with AI garbage I don't want to use and have no interest in. So, honestly, I don't even know if all of the Debian distros are even the most friendly anymore. Like, I don't know. There's like all those Steam OS.
Yeah, Steam is really
ones.
trying to push Linux, which is good. Someone's doing it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they probably are going to try to make it good for game developers as well. I don't see why they wouldn't, considering they are game developers.
Yeah.
And everything is about game development. So I imagine they're going to try to make a distro that's good for both playing games and making them.
Yeah. And like I said, the Linux version of Unity is not the best. But as soon as Looking Glass doesn't require a dedicated GPU, and then I'll probably do that and then just install Unity on the Windows VM in the background and just I don't know something.
I think Steam
Yeah,
OS.
Steam OS is still gonna suck for devs for a while.
I mean, yeah, at the start, it's gonna take a while.
But there's
They're
like
they're gonna.
Bazzite and a couple of other ones that are being spooled up. There's some cool stuff coming down the pipe for Linux, and I'm excited for it. Mac is probably what I think most general day-to-day users who are sick of AI garbage will probably go to for a while until Apple starts putting AI garbage in everything.
Yeah,
Because
Apple. Well, unless
Apple likes to say they're the first to do everything, but they're almost always the last to do anything.
yeah,
And
I
then
think
they just execute on it well.
yeah, because
Is how they become famous. And
I think what they do is they just wait for everyone else to make all the mistakes, and then it's just like, well, now we know what's wrong with it. Now we
you
know how to
take
like,
that back, Cobalt. That's rage bait.
Game devs aren't particularly known for making tools that are good in the long term. This entire stream has just been rage bait today. That's it.
Yeah, it really has.
It's just all rage bait. First we had Alphathorn and Maggot telling us to rewrite in Java, which is
I wouldn't recommend anyone use Java for anything in 2026. The year of our Lord 2026.
So I have a bit of a conundrum, a little bit. XP Manager originally is like just a class that's playing field. Like it just creates one. I think.
Just make it a
Game object, yeah.
a service or system.
Well, oh yeah, right.
System. And then it can be a game object with all that stuff.
The big thing that's making me like just look at it is because I'm trying to do we have the R3 stuff here and trying to add to this. And it's looking for a game object, so
I'm just saying if you need it more globally accessible, you can make it a system if that helps. But if that doesn't help, then it's fine.
Well, I mean, we're already doing this a bunch with other stuff as well that aren't. I guess most are systems. Like
I'll be honest, like a lot of this stuff is just kind of slapped in there and works, so it's fine. Do whatever.
Did you know
this is not the most complicated game in the world, and our systems are really disconnected, which is nice. So it's been relatively easy to rewrite one system, and like they're so disconnected. It's actually like we've got a lot of singletons, but like for this game that's literally fine, and they're not true singletons because we tear them down with the playing field. So like it's fine.
This is indeed Satan's factory music, you're right. Also, Windows 11 start menu was writing in Node. You mean like Node.js? I mean, I guess there's no other Node. Interesting.
Do you mean Node.js or like Electron? Because like, do you mean like its backend?
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that because Electron is the only other Node.js.
Yeah, you must mean the backend.
Yeah.
Not the actual UX or UI.
It's everything end. I mean, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, so it's written in JavaScript and end because Node. I guess Electron is Node, but it's like a front end.
Well, it's
renderer.
Yeah, it's like a library.
It's an HTML. Yeah, it's an HTML renderer for desktop environments. It's based on Chromium, which I don't know if I'd want my OS to be running Chrome to render the menu bar. That's so silly. What a waste of resources.
Classic Microsoft or my Microslop is what they're starting to call it these days.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
They really hate it too. The CEO really hates that name.
What, Microslot?
Yeah. I saw some stuff like where they take the logo and you know how it's like the four squares and like
Yeah.
one of them is like blue. They put in like the blue screen thing in that.
I miss the blue screen. I can't believe they got rid of it.
And then there's one that's green and it's like the puke emoji into the green. Oh. Yeah, Microslop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just like sort of stuck with it right now. I it's not the time for me to like try to.
Yeah, we gotta get this game out the door, and then we can experiment with OSs.
Because I've been meaning to for the longest time, because I still have my old gaming PC. I've been planning on wiping it and slapping on Linux. I need.
What's that? A build node for our build servers? Sick. Hell yeah.
So, the thing is, I need to first go through. I'm pretty sure I've already gone through and got all the files I want from it, but I just need to double check before I do that, and then I need to figure out slapping on the OS and everything. And considering I've already tried to do this before, it'll probably just be me to look going through looking to see if there's any files I need to be like nope, and then just not putting the OS on. So.
I don't think anything in life has made me as angry as when they replaced the like old blue screen messages with the frowny face that just says something has gone wrong. And I'm like, I fucking know. That's and the frowny face is just so patronizing. It just makes me so angry.
It's like the Twitch smiley face. It's like that, but
yeah, it's basically the Twitch smiley face for Windows.
It's just like, you know, it's condescending, even though it's not like.
I'd like to find the designer who decided that was a good idea and just strangle them.
Consider Kubuntu is Ubuntu. By the way, I'm not at Phil. I'm at Phil Trout. I don't know who at Phil is. So you just added a
always
random.
At Phil.
You added a random user. I just want to get that out. So everything realistically works, but it's also KDE, which is freaking close to the Windows experience in terms of simplicity and advance. I was looking at Linux Mint a little bit.
I don't like Mint anymore.
I heard it was the closest experience to Windows, but I don't know. It has to not only it has to not only be a close experience, but it has to be like able to run games and stuff. Like that's
you want Bazite? Bazite's what you're after?
Oh, I've heard Bazite a bit.
The setup's a pain in the ass, but then apparently it's real good for games because it's just a SteamOS. Like it's made to look exactly like SteamOS.
Yeah, because I was on their website. This website, I was on it. Why is the website? Oh, it's probably just because I'm streaming. It looks. Oh my god! It looks exactly like Windows.
Yeah.
Or it can look like. Yeah, I mean.
Well, KDE is the Windows kind of desktop environment for Linux.
Yeah, Mint's experience is close. Experience is true until you open. Yeah, the thing is, it's still like it's not. It's not Windows. I think it's more like if you want to actually try to get used to Linux, and you're coming from Windows, then Linux Mint might be a good option. Because it kind of
pushes
you
for
into
Bazite.
it. But
that's my go-to, I think.
I think Bazite seems more like you just want to replace Windows. That's what I'm getting the feeling of, which is actually what I would want. So,
yeah, you can also do GNOME instead of KDE, but GNOME is if you want it to feel like a Mac. KDE is if you want it to feel like Windows.
I just want to. I would just want to make sure all of my applications can work on it. I mean, it has OBS there, because it can't just be about oh my god, it can't just be
So nothing's going to
for
work
gaming.
as clean or as smoothly, but most things do work nowadays. Switching to Linux is not as big as of a lift as it was 10 years
Oh
ago.
my god, because 10 years ago, we were in college. I mean, I messed
Oh my
around with
God.
it in college. Do you remember I
Yeah.
had that old laptop that my dad had that I slapped
Yeah.
Debian on? And I came into class with like 2 laptops. and I like I couldn't get the Wi-Fi driver working.
The Wi-Fi just would not work.
Oh my god. And I literally had to like plug it into my other laptop. Ugh.
Yeah. What a nightmare.
Those were the
It's not
days.
it's not that bad anymore.
Yeah.
You can sometimes have issues like that, but I don't know. My next laptop's a Framework anyway, and Framework has reasonably good Linux support because it's an it's a repairable laptop, so Linux folk flocked to it, right? So
Yeah.
I should be okay.
I agree. That's what I would. I think that should be our work laptops, as you
Oh
said.
yeah. We're if we get work laptops, they're gonna be frameworks. 100%.
Because at this point, I don't need a laptop.
Except for the handful of people who need MacBooks.
So there is one thing. My laptop still has Windows.
Anyway,
I don't know.
us worrying about buying like $5,000 hardware is a pretty long time away.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more about, should I swap the OS on my laptop as well? I don't know. It's like kind of all specifically set up for Windows.
I would say try it out on your old computer. See if you don't hate yourself, and then figure it out from there, right?
Although, yeah, I think experimenting on my laptop as well after, like, I think what I would do is experiment on my old desktop. Figure out, maybe I'll go through a couple distros before I figure out what I really want to use. And then see about slapping on my laptop. Because I actually play games and stuff on my laptop as well as my desktop. And then if it works well on my laptop, I can slap it on my desktop. Don't swap your laptop and Lenovo. Swap or slap, because I don't actually mean literally slapping. I'm not.
Yeah,
Laptop
compatibility. Laptop compatibility is a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
that's true. So Lenovo, I think, does all right. Like, and Framework, I think, does all right.
Yeah, because I mean, I already told you. I literally just said how in college I had experience of trying to put Debian on a Dell laptop, and it was not a good experience. Don't swap your laptop OS. Yeah. Do you think I could dual boot it, or would that be too hard on a laptop?
You can dual boot. It's just a pain in the ass. I prefer just running one OS and then run another one in the background as a VM.
Yeah.
Because I like to have access to both at the same time.
Lenovo has first party support for you, but I have to be back. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I hope
I'll keep talking to Cobalt.
Yeah. All right. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back.
So,
Oh my god.
welcome back.
Um.
I was muted while you were gone.
What? Oh,
You
you were.
muted me.
Oh my god.
I couldn't talk to anyone. I had a whole conversation with Cobalt, and we were both having a one-sided conversation for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm an idiot because I used the I used the deafen instead of just mute. Oh my god.
Big rude. Big rude.
I didn't think of that at all. Oh my god. Classic. This is production quality streaming right here.
Yeah. This is why we need a producer.
To be honest, it's pretty nice. Production.
Ooh, Cobalt. Ouch.
Wow. So I actually don't know how much longer how much time I have right now.
That's all right. If today's a bit of a short one, it's our first week back. We're both trying to figure out where the hell we left off. I'm juggling like 17 different things, so I'm only half here anyway.
The thing is, whenever I have coffee, I have lactase before, and I completely forgot. So
We're having a rough day. That's all right.
It's been rough. Yeah.
Enough said.
Oh my god. I mean, I did take something else that's supposed to help, but oh.
Yeah. What were we working on?
So, this XP level manager, I'm thinking of making it a game object or a system. That's where we're at.
Okay.
Oh yeah, gameplay systems are monobyte. Yeah, true.
Yep. You just have to put them in the scene under the system stuff. I would never code Cobalt. Not even once.
Never. System manager. Oh, it gets all the children. Oh yeah, it gets all the children. I don't have to do anything. I just slap it in there. I'm good. Yeah, we only vibe code here.
We only vibe code.
Only vibe code. Everything you see right now, this is how you vibe code. You vibe and you code.
I sit here and I say things, and then Phil writes it.
I'm the AI here. It's pretty good, you know. It's a nice alternate definition of AI. Yeah. My intelligence is pretty artificial when you think about it.
Woof. You did a line of code, Cobalt? That's insane.
Oh my god.
Dude. Hard code. Oh my god. Okay, I can't talk. I'm done. I give up on where that joke was going.
God, I actually don't know how long I can go. Thing is, one thing that probably would help with this a bit is cannabis, but I don't want to use it in stream and try to code at the same time. That would just be a mess. So
that seems like a bad idea. Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think I can really take anything else because I already took something. You know? I don't want to mix medications together that are for similar things.
You don't do the Tylenol cold soup.
No, I don't just take all the pills in the all of them and just mix them together. No.
I normally grind them up and put them in a smoothie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say grind them up and snort them.
I thought about it for a second.
No, you just say, yeah, it's the smoothie. Is you're just You're not that crazy. You're not insane.
It's a nasal smoothie.
Nasal smooth. Okay. Okay. So XP level manager should. I mean, it kind of makes sense that it would be a system anyway, right? That makes sense. I'm gonna slap it in systems, and then I'm simply not going to believe some kind of AI conclusion about what I should pay taxes over. Oh yeah, they use AI for everything. I think. I mean, there's uses to AI. You just have to not be stupid and not know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a reasonably good tool for research.
And I
For
think
certain things,
I think it could be.
I would not go fact finding with it.
Yeah.
But like, if you just need like an overview of how something vaguely works to like get you pointed in the right direction, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think it'd be good like PDA or assistance, like keep track of schedules and stuff like that. Be like, hey, schedule, find the next slot in my calendar so that I can do this thing. You know.
I think companies pushing it this hard is stupid and overblown, and
yeah, they're like, having the opposite effect of what they really like.
Well,
it's to be honest, they're not
what
doing
they want is no employees. So
yeah, it's not aimed at people. It's aimed at investors and CEOs and stuff. There's none of this AI stuff is because they care about us.
There's a lot of problems being solved that weren't problems before.
And like they want to take advantage of us with using AI. That's what it is.
But also, it's a tool. It's got its uses.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. We'll figure out the morals behind it sometime in the next 10 years. Because it's going to take a while.
Yeah, I don't think I can go on. I'm sorry.
You think you're done?
Yeah, I think I just can't. Like it's already flaring up. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's just
sometimes you have a hard day.
Thank you for watching. I don't think we're gonna raid anyone. Like I gotta leave. We gotta go. Quickly shill. We have a Discord. Oh, let's do the soapbox. Discord. We have a Discord for stuff. Blah 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 blah. There's a YouTube there. We stream every Wednesday. I'm streaming Friday on my own accounts, but every Wednesday we do a dev stream, and it's either me or Dustin. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Later, fellas.
Bye.